So Mike just set up the superhero for Unreal. I don't use Unreal Engine myself. I have no idea what I'm doing. And we figured this would be a good opportunity for Mike to walk me through it and you at the same time. So Mike, what do I do?
You're gonna need to go download the Unreal version of the character from the store. So inside you'll see the superhero folder. It's full of a whole bunch of U assets, which are Unreal Engine assets. So make note of where you save this folder, but let's go over to Unreal and make a new project. So downloaded Unreal Engine 5, that's good. Go ahead and launch it. All right, so once you get this Unreal project browser, we're gonna make a game template. So if you jump over to the games presets, and really anyone with a person is fine, but let's do the third person.
Okay.
And you wanna name your project and also remember down here where it's saving to.
I'll call it Chris Superhero.
Cool, so make note of where you saved it because we're gonna need to drop the ProductionCrate files in there.
Cool.
Cool, hit create. That'll take a minute or two. All right, so in Windows, you want to navigate to where you installed it so we can drop the superhero files in there. Perfect, superhero. And then inside the content folder, just drop in the entire superhero folder. That should copy, and that's good, it's installed. If you jump back into Unreal Engine, we can test to make sure it's there. So if you're in Unreal Engine 5, you might not see the content at the bottom. If you need to see it, you hit Control Space. And we see the superhero folder right here.
Cool.
Cool, so I'll show you how to set it up kind of in stages. We'll do the most basic, just getting him running around with a couple clicks, and then we can slowly add functionality. Click on the white robot, and then over here where it says skeletal mesh, switch that to our superhero. Perfect, okay. And then just above that where it says animation mode, looks like it's already set right, but if you go down to anim class none, switch that to anim BP hero male. And then press play and he's ready to go.
Oh my God. I've built a video game.
So just a couple clicks and he's already running around.
That's so sick. All right, how do I jump again?
Spacebar.
Spacebar, ooh, that's a good jump.
Oh wow, he's actually already jumping. I wasn't expecting that. It's even easier than I thought. There are actually animations inside this package to allow him to walk slower and also to do a super sprint, but we need to do a little bit of setup to get that working. So
let's do it.
So hit escape and go back down to your content browser, Control Space. All right, so let's jump into the third person BP folder on the left, and then blueprints, and then third person character. Pop that open there. So this is the brain of the character. If you jump over to the event graph tab in the middle there at the top, it's right about here. This is sort of the brain of the character. This is what determines what will happen when different inputs are inputted, like pressing the W key to move forward and things like that. So we need to add our own inputs. I'm gonna have you go down to the very bottom below everything and then zoom in as far as you can.
The bottom node?
Just kind of outside here. We're gonna make our own little nodes outside. All right, so right click and search for right mouse button. Right mouse, sweet.
Enter.
Yep. Okay, so a red node is an event. That's where it starts like a chain reaction of things happening. And you can see that we can have it do something when it's pressed and when it's released. Grab the little shape, it's called an execution pin, and just drag and drop it in empty space and search for set max walk speed. So if nothing pops up, just uncheck the context sensitive tab right there. Cool, set max walk speed. All right, so he's set up to run by default at 600 units per second. Mm-hmm. So when we press the right mouse button, we want him to slow down to the walking speed, which I've set to 150. So where it says max walk speed.
150?
Yeah. Now to duplicate that node, just hit Control W, that's the hotkey. And then plug that into the released pin there on that other node. Awesome, so last step to get this to work is it needs a target because now it doesn't know what it's changing. Mm-hmm. So if you grab character movement, drag that down, and plug that into both of the target, the blue nodes there. Perfect, and then hit compile in the top left and save.
For this max walk speed with the release, does the 150 matter? Does the speed matter?
Good catch, that should go back up to 600.
Cool.
Yeah, so that will put it back up to the run speed.
Gotcha.
Perfect, hit compile, and then save. And you can close that window. All right, let's test it. If you press play, now your right mouse button should slow him down when he's walking.
Cool.
Pretty cool.
So this is full sprint, no walk? Walk is built in, spacebar to jump.
Nice. So he's a superhero, but he needs to have a superpower. So I just gave him super speed because it's easy and it looks cool. So go ahead and jump out of the game mode, escape, yeah. And then hit Control Shift for that, for your browser. Control space. I always say shift.
Space.
And then back into third person BP, and then your blueprints. And then back into the third character, or third person, there you go. So we're gonna make another one of these. Instead of the right mouse button this time, search for left shift. That's a good one for sprinting. And you can actually just copy and paste the other 3 nodes and hook it up. So grab
these 3?
Yeah, if you select all 3 of those and hit Control W.
And right mouse to move around.
Yeah.
Like, go.
So left shift will plug into the first node there, the top. Yeah, there you go.
Release here.
Cool, and then I designed a super speed to go about 1200 units. So where it says 150 at the top, when you press left shift, we're gonna have that go 1200 units per second.
Just like that?
Yep, and then hit compile and save. And then you can actually minimize and close this window. Perfect, and then hit play.
So right to walk.
Yep.
Without clicking anything, that's the run. And holding shift, here's the moment of truth. Whoa! Yeah!
Looking pretty cool.
Oh, I think I could outrun this guy. It would be close. We'd be like neck and neck.
If you want to make him go even quicker, you can always change that little green node to whatever speed you want. You can type in like 10,000 or something crazy.
I'm just gonna try it now. And go to blueprints, third person character, double click that, open up my nodes. Set speed is 1200. 1, 2, 3.
And then always hit compile and save.
Compile, save. Close that window out. Jump back, hit play. Run around, loosen up. Gotta loosen up the muscles first. You don't want to sprain anything.
Gotta jog for a little bit.
And then 10,000. You ready?
Hey, go for it.
That's awesome.
You might need to get rid of some of those walls.
Yeah, so you can download this superhero from the Production Crate store. We might actually add some of our assets, including this guy, to the actual Unreal store as well. But if you're a pro user, you can download this superhero right now. Make it awesome. Thanks, Mike. Good stuff.
Anytime.
I'm just gonna play this for the rest of the day.
I'm just gonna watch.